Good afternoon and welcome back to Houston Real Estate Today. I'm your host, Steve Levine, publisher of Real Estate Executive and Builder Architect magazines. And we've had a great first segment with Kenneth Lee, Century 21 Southwest, a good friend and a former cover story for Real Estate Executive, talking about the Houston real estate market today and diverse cultures and Asian market. Well, hopefully maybe we'll talk to you a little bit later on in the program. And now we turn our attention to Mr. Jeff Davies of Gareth Construction. And Jeff is president of Gareth Homes, specializing in custom new homes and custom remodels, and building in the Galleria, River Oaks, Bel Air, West University, Memorial, all the hot areas.
Yes, sir.
This man knows where to build, and private neighborhoods. Energy Star rated and green building specialist, and find the best fit for products for your home. And he's a guest of my sponsor today, Renee Sabatier of Urban Financial, who we're still waiting on. But we're very glad to have you on the show, Jeff.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you very much.
You betcha. And tell us a little bit about Gareth Homes. You've got a background with several other home builders. Tell us a little about Gareth.
Gareth was started in 2007, and I was trying to find the right homeowners to try and customize their house and bring in some of the new features that are offered throughout the different markets with HVAC, insulation, sheetrock, and try and make a better home that's more green.
More green.
Yes, sir.
What does being green mean?
Well, there's a lot of publicity going around nowadays where everyone is using and not recycling, and with the gas everyone's burning and the carbon being used throughout, and you're trying to save energy, your power, and trying to make a tighter home where using insulation and other materials that you're not having to burn and waste so much power and energy.
Well, tell us a little about your custom home building experience. You come a diverse background.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I started in 2001 with Millennium Patio Homes and built for them for quite a few years, and then moved on to the custom division. And around that time is when everyone started talking green, and the different features in the house started changing, and there became more advanced lighting, HVAC across the board. And then I started working with Aziza Custom Homes, and from there I started my own company, and I found quite a few homeowners that want to try and reach out and get new technology and put it inside their house.
What year did you start your company?
2007.
And where did the name Gareth come from?
It's my middle name.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good.
It was handed down from my grandfather and other family members named it.
So you got some history in that name, and putting that name on the line with your company and with your product. What I know you build some really great areas. Typically, what size homes do you build, or what price range?
It really does vary. Currently, I'm working alongside with Landmark Builders. They've hired me to build a 12,000 square foot, $3.75 million house, which is off of West Friar Tuck, and it is a beautiful Mediterranean style house. And we're putting quite a few nice features inside there. Very nice HVAC, plumbing, and it's very nice. But then I'll also go along and I'm building one very shortly in the city of Bel Air, which is 4,000 square foot, about a little over more than $500,000 house.
Where's Friar Tuck?
Friar Tuck, it is in between, say, Silver and Sage off of Memorial, and it is on the north side where East and West Friar Tuck meet.
Tell us a little more about that Mediterranean home, that one on Friar Tuck. Tuck, what does it have in it, and what does it have a home theater, or what kind of amenities and features? Two of them.
Yes, sir.
Jeez, his and hers home theaters. What do you think, Connie? In those case husband and wife want to watch different shows at different times with different friends.
Yeah.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Tell us more about what's in that home.
It's incredible. It has a beautiful tile roof. I have some very nice features. The HVAC system inside there. I used a media system where that's become an inconvenience for a lot of people to go around the house and change all the different filters, where in this scenario you have one larger filter right at the actual furnace inside the attic that you pull in and out, and you have extra features where you can put a voltage on it and actually removes the allergens from the actual air, and it makes a very, very clean house. It's very nice.
What are some of the most recent requests you've had from home buyers? What are they looking for in a home?
In Houston, people hate bugs.
Hate bugs.
And they absolutely hate bugs.
bugs.
And there's quite a few requests that I'm getting to how can I prevent that? And there's quite a few ways that are offered now. There's one that is a pest defense system where it's tubes that are at the actual framing stage of your house that you put throughout the entire house, and it has a system on the outside that they pump chemicals throughout the house, which is safe for your pets, your kids, but it prevents spiders, roaches, everyone else from coming in there. And another problem that we have here in Houston is termites. Everyone, you see that their houses being tent or being treated, and they have new insulation that at the framing stage you spray it in there, and it's included inside the actual insulation. It's a blown insulation, so it makes perfect cavities in between the tube. Oh, it's wonderful, and you won't have a roach, you won't have a spider, and it retards termites from actually entering into the house also.
Would you say that pest control is number one request by a home buyer, or new home buyer, new home either new home being built? I forgot what I was going to say there.
It's okay. No, a lot of people are actually trying to save money now. They're going, when I'm in this construction, how can I save money? And one of the main requests also is, like, you lose a lot of your cooling inside your house through your attic, through your roof, and so one of the features that we put in almost all of our houses is a tech shield, which is the roof decking on top of the house has a metal liner underneath of it, and it actually reflects heat and keeps your house much, much cooler. And that's a lot of people are asking. And they're also asking about the HVAC systems, your heating and air conditioning systems, how can they save money? And the larger SEER systems that they're offering out there really can save a lot of the cooling efforts and heating efforts inside your house.
What are some other unique projects you're working on?
Oh, wow. I finished one in the Spring Valley area that was a remodel, extensive remodel on about a 5,000 square foot house, where we took everything out of the house, the sheetrock, insulation. It was amazing when we were going through there how a lot of people in the older houses have the bad insulation, and it's actually when I was taking the sheetrock off, and it had fallen almost a foot from the very top, and that just allowed heat and cooling just to get out of the house. And I changed a 1973 house, the 1973 traditional house into a 2008 very contemporary, very sleek, beautiful, beautiful house.
Neat. Well, that's great. Real quickly, how has the market affected your business any?
Not really, because someone has come. The buyers are coming specifically to me and saying this is the style of house I want, and it's through reputation and my product, so it hasn't really affected me much. And it's usually higher end also.
Any other projects you want to share with us that you got coming up in the future?
Not at this moment. Usually it's just word of mouth, and one customer tells the next, and it comes directly. Or visit me on the web at www.garethconstruction.com.
Repeat your cell phone one more time, because sometimes people driving and trying to write down the number at the same time.
713-875-8018.
And do you have a website?
Yes, sir. www.gareth.construction.com.
Excellent. Well, what a pleasure to have you on the show. Hope to have you on our luxury home show at some point, in the $1 million plus home, and take a tour of it. We've been chatting with Kenneth Lee with Century 21 Southwest and Jeff Davies with Gareth Construction, and we'll be right back with more great information on Houston real estate today. So don't you go away. And if you have any questions, you can email us at info@houstonrealestatetoday.com, and we'll be right back.